Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Coming out with it, it's Harvey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
To the air, it's Bailey. Got his man. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Takes it from the gun on third down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Off-play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Booker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Back to pass on second down. Complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Wide open downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll run this play from the pistol. It'll be a draw. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'll leave it with him. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point was good. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They're working that left side. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Catch in the middle, it's Montgomery. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Keeps looking downfield. He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. On the run, it's Paoli. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, running back on the move. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll go right back to the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that 1st. Why not give it to him again?
Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Looking to get it in. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. To the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. Got him downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Punts it out of the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it out. It's Harvey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Give to the running back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
We're all locked up here in the 3rd quarter as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Booker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. Throws toward the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. Makes the grab on the left. It'll be 3rd and long.
At the 19-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is in the air. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. He'll keep it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He leaves it with his back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Finds his big tight end. Breaks into the open. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Finds his tight end. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. First down here for the offense. Using his legs, it's Paoli. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Makes the catch. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Hauls it in. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll leave it with the lone back. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. It's Montgomery. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Finds a little space. There he goes. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Grabbed behind the line. It's Booker. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go back to work on offense. Got his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Montgomery. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Dumps it to the back. Found a seam. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
It's now second.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. He wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick this one.
Finding an escape route. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged out of the air. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. He wants to throw it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quarterback adapted. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for the score. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Dropping back, it's Bailey. It's caught. The 2-point try is good, and now it's a 3-point game. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Got a man. It's Harrington. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. It's complete to the right. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Look out, he's got room. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Lining up to convert 3rd down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Right down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes 0.